Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's sneak peek, I want to share with you guys how to incorporate a really cool meta-human or digital humans into any of your 3D applications. Eventually, we are going to be utilizing such tools and pipelines for our future work, as well as how to integrate into more complicated and sophisticated XR application or any 3D application. For this particular sneak peek, I want to illustrate you guys how to take a particular digital avatar from the design creation tool all the way into the Unity uh, project, and basically how to incorporate it into a system that I've already built and bring that particular model or avatar to life. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so here you would notice one of the tools that I have where we actually design and develop our digital humans. And over here, I have created a new model for us where we can incorporate into our particular 3D application. And in the upcoming episodes, I might be able to show you guys how to actually generate these models and how to create these models and how to integrate them. But this particular one was used to, an AI tool was used to basically create the actual um, avatar. And once we have the actual T-pose and all of the textures that we need, I'll show you guys how to go ahead and export this and incorporate it into our RTS game. Now that we are back in Unity, we have already incorporated and exported the model from the modeling tool into this particular Unity project. And this particular Unity project has a lot of really cool subsystems that have been implemented over the course of the last few weeks. And one of those subsystems happens to be unit management and unit creation. Each unit is associated with particular structure type. And in this case, this particular new unit has been assigned to the technology lab structure. So let's go ahead and create this and show you guys how easy it is to incorporate 3D humanoid avatars into your Unity scenes. And in the future, again, sometime over the course of the next few weeks, I'll show you guys how to exactly do all of these things in detail. But let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. So we are going to first place a command center here in the scene somewhere. And the command center gives us the opportunity to build these two unit types. So let's generate two of these guys. And let's go ahead and also put a war factory over here. And lastly, let's create a tech laboratory where this will be utilized. And in fact, let's go ahead and place this over here somewhere. Maybe right here. How's that sound? Yeah, let's put it right there. And let's go ahead and generate this. And as soon as we select it, you notice that we have two special units. One of them happens to be Donald Duck. So let's go ahead and generate Donald Duck. And the other one happens to be our new special character, female general. And there we go. She is now live and active in our scene. In fact, if we zoom down, you would notice that we have already incorporated her with all of the basic AI navigational logic that's already built in. And right now, the animation for this particular unit is not very feminine. So that's something that we can work on later on. In fact, it is using the same logic and the same exact animation that have been designed and developed for the actual soldiers. So they're much more masculine in nature, but the point is not that. The point is that I want to show you guys how easy it is to actually, first of all, generate the models, how to create the models, and eventually how to incorporate those models into our particular scene. So let's go ahead and switch over to the design view over here. So I'm going to pause this for a second. And let's see if we can find our units here in the designer. And the best way to do it is to go down here, and this should be our, actually, no, our female units are going to be Donald Duck. All right, there we go. So this is our female unit over here. So we have two of them. Notice that there's a boob over here. That's something I just noticed when I imported the actual model into the scene. That's something that we can cover, and I'll tell you exactly why that is happening. So when you're creating your models and putting over some the textures and the materials and actually the mesh for the accessories, in this case, the accessories happen to be the actual pants. They have a collision with the actual body tissue, and over here it shows up, right? So this is something that whenever you're exporting from the model into the modeling tool into Unity, these are things that you gotta watch out for, right? So this type of stuff does happen. You need to know how to actually fix them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera into this particular orientation, and I'll show you guys that these ladies are actually pretty savvy because, again, they have the same logic as the soldiers do. Therefore, they are going to attack the structure when they are commanded. Again, this pose, for example, doesn't really suit her, but the point is that we can very easily bring the same logic that we have and we have incorporated into the other soldiers and applying it to her, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and make her stop shooting. All right, so this is it. So over the next few weeks, more likely into the new year in 2025, we'll be covering more on how to design and develop such systems. So if you're interested to learning how to do this type of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure to become a member on the Patreon page. So go ahead and become a Patreon member on a member on the Patreon page, where you can actually have private discussions with me. And if you are truly interested in expanding your skills and learning more about how to do this type of design and development, then we can schedule some time where I can actually teach you how to do it and so forth. All right, so hopefully. All right, so if you liked what you saw, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to become a member on the Patreon page. Once you become a member on the Patreon page, you will get access to some really cool code bases, assets, and in the future, more material as I start creating these things. More importantly, you'll have the opportunity to become and discuss privately with me one-on-one as far as how to design and develop this type of applications and how to expand your skill sets. There's also a Discord channel that has been established that's also available to you guys. So if you, again, want to have a private discussion with me on the Discord, go ahead and subscribe to that as well. All right, talk to you guys soon, and make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.